At binanggit ng mga senador at kongresista ng pasalamat ng kami ni Gilbert ay nagpasalamat sa kanila na yung lump sum payment na naisama doon sa stimulus package ay bukod pa sa mga benepisyong dating binibigay sa inyo. Sabi nga nila, please make sure to remind everybody that what we are providing for in the stimulus package is in addition to the present benefits they're already getting, not as a replacement of the present benefits. Pinapaalala nila, in addition to the recognition of your military service and your lump sum payments, those enjoying the supplementary security income will continue with it. For instance, si U.S. Secretary of Veterans Affairs, si Eric Shinseki, binisita rin kami ni Gilbert sa presidential suite. He pointed out that outside of the new veterans, when he called on us during our Washington visit, that outside of the new veterans benefits, his department has also been disbursing funds to veterans and their families, including death pensions in the amount of $17 million a month. Sabi nga ni Christy Kenny, $12 million. Ang nag-correct si Congressman Mandana, sabi niya, no, it's not $12 million, it's $17 million. So yung buong sum na yon, the aggregate sum, is even bigger than the new stimulus package. They are cumulatively more than what the stimulus package provides for. And he also assured me that the assistance to the Veterans Hospital would continue. He reported that the U.S. is providing an MRI facility to the Veterans Hospital. Tapos siguro, I hope you don't mind, sinabi ko rin sa kanya, sana sa mga darating, if you can help put up facilities for veterans in the provinces where a lot of them live, then that will be very helpful kasi matatanda na mga veterans, sana hindi na kailangan magbiyahe pa sa Pilipinas para magkaroon ng treatment. Alam na natin kasi ngayon kung saan nakatira yung mga nakararaming veterano. Dahil nung linagda ni President Obama ang mga benepisyo, agad tayong kumilos upang masimulan ang proseso ng application at pagsumite ng dokumento at kabilang sa direktibo ko tungkol dito ang pagpapatayo ng mga processing center sa mga probinsya kung saan maraming mga veterano nakatira. Kaya alam na natin ngayon where the veterans live. And therefore, I hope, and I will ask Secretary Chodoro to make sure that that is carried out, that future facilities will not only be in the Veterans Hospital, but in areas around the Philippines where we have many, many veterans living there. Nung ako ay magmi-meeting na kay Secretary Shinseki, maraming mga veteranong nag-text sa akin. Or, they went through friends whom they know have my text number, nag-text sa akin. And their message was that they look forward to the speedy implementation of the provisions for Filipino veterans. At yun ang sinabi ko kay Secretary Shinseki, na sana hanapan ng paraan kung paano mas mabilis pa ang pagproseso ng veterans benefits. And he replied that his department, if needed, would hire additional personnel to fast-track the claims. When I apprised Senate, so ito kailangan din i-follow up nila Gilbert, yung pangako ni Secretary Shinseki, na paparamihin nila yung mga empleyado nila na nagpo-processa ng claims para mas mabilis asikasuhin yung claims ng ating mga veterano. When I apprised Senators Inoue and Akaka of the developments in the processing of the claims, he asked whether the funds for the processing of claims would be sufficient. And Secretary Chodoro reported that more than 31,000 claims have already been filed with the PVAO headed by Nessie Carolina, whereas the original estimate was only 18,000. So halos doble ang nag-file compared to the estimate. So that is one of the problems. So now Senators Inouye and Akaka know about that. The first payment, if you remember, was issued last April 8. Now we expect, hopefully, the filing of claims to go faster now that Secretary Shinseki made his commitment and Secretary Chodoro will follow up on that commitment. We must beat the February 16 deadline next year for the filing of all claims. And that is what I'm glad to be able to have the chance to meet with you about. To remind everyone, tell all your members, they have to file the claims before the 16th of February. You know, Colonel De Ocampo was talking about our efforts for the veterans' benefits. Kung hindi natin ginawa itong efforts, baka hanggang ngayon wala pa ito. And therefore, I was very honored, I am very honored, it was during our administration now that the U.S. Congress and the U.S. administration recognized more than 60 years of struggle endured by the surviving Filipino World War II veterans. I am also honored that it was under our administration that the veterans of World War II, as well as of other wars, finally received your old age pensions that were not paid by previous administrations. Nung ako ay pumasok bilang Pangulo, nakita ko yung arrears, 7 billion pesos. Budget deficit, malaking budget deficit natin noon, parang imposible na mababayaran natin itong utang na ito. But now, we have paid them. And that is thanks also to our congressmen. They can always put a provision paying you. But if they don't help me with the tax measures, we won't be able to pay you. But they have helped us with the tax measures, with the value-added tax. Kaya nabayaran ang mga utang ng old age pensions ng ating veterano. Now that we pay the old age pensions, the arrears, we go to looking at the other debts that the national government has incurred because of unfunded legislation. Ang isa dito yung total administrative liability. Ang laki-laki ng utang na yon. Kaya kausap ko si Nonoy Andaya kagabi at hanggang kaninang umaga. Hanggang ngayon dito, nung nakita niyo nagte-text, nagsa-cellphone ako, si Andaya ang kausap ko. Sabi ko, paano natin masisimulaan na bayaran ito? Sabi ko kay Nonoy, at least bayaran natin yung total administrative liability ng World War II veterans for the year 2009. At doon tayo magsisimula. Kaya, magtulungan tayo lahat para maipabot sa mga veterano natin ang ating mga bayani ng kahapon na dapat ituloy ang paggalang hanggang ngayon ang mga veterano na tulungan sa mga benepisyong nararapat. Sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat sa pagkakataon maglingkod sa inyo. Thank you.